Hello and welcome to the highlights of the CBCS 2024. This is our second edition, walking you through the key achievements of the CBCS in the second quarter of 2024. From financial stability to Caribbean Gilder, a lot has been going on. So let's jump right to it. On financial stability, we presented our annual financial stability report on May 15. In the report, we highlighted two key messages. One, the CBCS is now using new and innovative tools to detect risks at financial institutions. And two, we warned against the continued risks of cyber attacks on financial institutions, and we asked for vigilance by them. We continued our work on financial stability by presenting the 2024 benchmark reports for each commercial bank. In the benchmark reports, the bank's performance on a range of financial stability indicators is analyzed and mapped against the performance of other commercial banks during 2023. The reports can be used as an objective tool for banks to gauge their performance. The insights aim to inspire banks to keep improving their scores on the FSIs and act where needed. With respect to supervision, in the second quarter we continued our efforts to strengthen our AML-CFT framework, combating anti-money laundering and the financing of terrorism. On April 18th, the CBCS, in collaboration with the local Financial Intelligence Unit, FIU, the law enforcement agencies and Compliance and Forensic Caribbean has taken the initiative to organize a training session aimed at providing the sector of microlenders, the pawn shops and coupon credit providers with practical information and guidance on developments in AML. Also on May 10th, the CBCS, Gaming Control Board and FIU formalized their collaboration by entering into a multilateral memorandum of understanding. In May, the CBCS issued a vital advisory to all consumers and businesses regarding the risk of fraudulent activities in various digital transactions. These criminal activities pose a significant threat to our financial and economic stability of our communities by exploiting stolen data to make unauthorized transactions. Fraudulent activities in digital transactions not only result in direct financial losses for consumers, but they also cause increased transactions declines, high chargebacks rates and additional expenses for merchants. Such activities compromise the integrity of our financial system and can disrupt legitimate business operations while eroding consumer trust in digital transactions. What is very positive to see is that we see in the financial sector a continuous stream of innovation, which leads to better products, better services to the consumers of Curaçao and Sint Maarten. To foster a stable, safe, sound and efficient financial system and ensuring that the innovative opportunities presented to the financial sector will lead to sustainable and inclusive financial services, as a first step, the CBCS published a market analysis on financial innovation in Curaçao and Sint Maarten. In this context, we urge all virtual asset service providers, payment service providers and electronic money institutions offering their services in or from Curaçao or Sint Maarten to register with the CBCS. In June we presented our economic bulletin with the update of our projections for 2024 until 2028. And in the economic bulletin we had a special issue on tourism, the effect of tourism on the balance of payments and the relationship between a specialization on tourism on volatility of economic growth. On May 2022, we published a blog exploring the impact of the digital Caribbean Gilder on monetary policy transmission. We concluded that a possible introduction of a digital Caribbean Gilder has limited impact on the transmission of monetary policy. Financial education is key in building financial resilience of the communities in Curaçao and Sint Maarten. We supported two great initiatives. On April 23, the CBCS and Think to Do Institute met with several NGO representatives from Sint Maarten to launch an online budgeting course in English sponsored by the CBCS. On June 6, The CBCS, in collaboration with Stichting Studiefinanciering Curaçao, organized an informative session about budgeting, finances, payment methods and cybersecurity for students who are going to study in the Netherlands and in the region. We welcomed guests from all over the Caribbean on June 6, when we hosted the CARTAC Steering Committee meeting here in Willemstad. CARTAC being the technical assistance facility from the International Monetary Fund in the region. CARTAC's aim is to further advance capacity development priorities for the Caribbean, including support for tax administration, building climate change resilience and financial stability. In April-May, we continued our presentations to schools and community centers about the introduction of the Caribbean Guilder, as well as a virtual webinar and presentations on Sint Maarten and sessions in the bank's auditorium for entrepreneurs on May 29th. So these were the highlights of the second quarter that we would like to share with you. Stay tuned, because on August 22nd we will reveal the design of the banknotes and coins of the Caribbean Guilder.